Have you ever felt overwhelmed by life's uncertainties? Do you struggle with stress, doubt, or negative thoughts? The way you speak to yourself every day shapes your reality. Stoicism teaches us that inner peace comes from mastering our thoughts, not controlling external events. By repeating key Stoic affirmations daily, you build resilience, discipline, and mental strength. These simple yet profound reminders help you stay grounded, no matter what challenges arise. In this video, we will explore 10 powerful Stoic affirmations that will transform the way you think and act. Start today, and watch how your perspective in your life begins to change. 1. I control my mind, not external events. Our minds are our greatest asset, yet many people let external events dictate their happiness. We get frustrated by traffic, upset by a rude comment, or stressed over an uncertain future. But the truth is, these things are outside our control. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This means that instead of reacting to the chaos around us, we must shift our focus inward, toward our thoughts, actions, and attitudes. The next time something upsets you, pause. Ask yourself, is this within my control? If the answer is no, then let it go. If it is, take action calmly and rationally. By mastering your mind, you develop resilience. You no longer let circumstances dictate your emotions. Instead, you become the eye of the storm, calm, centered, and in control. 2. This too shall pass. Life is in constant motion. Just as the seasons change, so do our circumstances. Moments of happiness are fleeting, but so are times of pain and hardship. Nothing in this world is permanent. When you face difficulties, remind yourself, this too shall pass. No matter how unbearable the situation feels now, it will not last forever. Over time, wounds heal, burdens lighten, and new opportunities arise. The Stoics understood that suffering is not eternal. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "All things pass, and we too shall pass away." Keep this in mind and stay composed. By accepting this truth, we free ourselves from despair and embrace a mindset of resilience. Instead of resisting change, flow with it. Learn from every experience, whether good or bad, and remember that nothing has the power to break you unless you allow it to. 3. I will not be ruled by emotion. Emotions are a natural part of life, but they should not control us. When we allow anger, fear, or sadness to dictate our actions, we often make choices we later regret. The Stoics believe that true strength comes from mastering our emotions rather than being controlled by them. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You must take control of your emotions before they take control of you." This does not mean suppressing feelings, but rather understanding and managing them with reason and wisdom. When faced with a stressful situation, pause before reacting. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, is my response driven by impulse or by rational thought? By choosing logic over emotion, you maintain clarity and make better decisions. Learning to regulate emotions helps us navigate conflicts, setbacks, and challenges with composure. It prevents us from saying or doing things we may regret and strengthens our ability to remain calm under pressure. Emotional control is not about indifference, it is about responding rather than reacting. A person who rules their emotions does not allow external events to dictate their state of mind. 4. What others think of me is not my concern. Many people live their lives trapped by the opinions of others. They seek validation, fearing rejection or criticism. But the truth is, no matter what you do, people will always have opinions, sometimes supportive, sometimes negative. The Stoics teach us that worrying about others' judgments is pointless. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "It never ceases to amaze me, we all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinions than our own." True freedom comes from living in alignment with your values, not from seeking approval. Ask yourself, am I living for myself or for others' expectations? The moment you stop craving validation, you gain confidence and inner peace. Accept that not everyone will understand or approve of your choices, and that's okay. Focus on what you can control, your actions, your integrity, and your mindset. The more you trust yourself, the less the opinions of others will matter. 5. Life is unfair, and that's okay. Life does not always reward effort equally. Some people work hard and still struggle, while others seem to succeed effortlessly. This may feel unjust, but the Stoics teach us that fairness is not guaranteed, and that's okay. Epictetus reminds us, it is not things that disturb us, but our judgments about them. If we constantly focus on life's unfairness, we only bring ourselves suffering. Instead, we must shift our perspective, accept what we cannot change and focus on what we can control. The truth is, hardship is an inevitable part of life. But rather than seeing it as an obstacle, view it as a test. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to develop resilience, patience, and strength. Complaining does nothing to change reality, only action does. When confronted with adversity, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow? By shifting your mindset, you turn hardship into a tool for self-improvement rather than a source of suffering. The sooner you accept that life is not fair, the sooner you will free yourself from resentment. You cannot control circumstances, but you can control how you respond to them. And that is where true power lies. 6. I will focus on progress, not perfection. Many people chase perfection, believing that anything less is failure. But perfection is an illusion, it can never truly be reached. The Stoics teach us that instead of striving for perfection, we should focus on continuous progress. Seneca wrote, "While we wait for life, life passes us by." If you keep waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect version of yourself, you will never take action. Growth comes from consistent effort, not from waiting for perfection to magically appear. Ask yourself, am I better today than I was yesterday? Small, steady improvements compound over time. Even a 1% improvement every day leads to significant growth in the long run. Failures and mistakes are not setbacks, they are lessons. Instead of fearing them, embrace them as necessary steps in the journey of self-improvement. Every mistake teaches something valuable that moves you forward. By focusing on progress rather than perfection, you remove the pressure to be flawless and instead develop the resilience to keep improving. The goal is not to be perfect, but to be better than you were yesterday. 7. I will practice gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools for cultivating inner peace. Too often, people focus on what they lack rather than appreciating what they have. The Stoics believe that true happiness comes not from acquiring more, but from recognizing the value in what we already possess. Epictetus said, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." This simple shift in perspective can transform the way you experience life. Every day, take a moment to reflect on what you are grateful for. It could be as simple as having food to eat, a friend to talk to, or the ability to learn and grow. The more you focus on gratitude, the less room there is for negativity and dissatisfaction. Gratitude also helps in difficult times. Instead of dwelling on hardship, ask yourself, what lesson can I learn from this? How can I grow from this experience? Even struggles contain hidden blessings if you choose to see them. By practicing gratitude daily, you cultivate a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. You begin to realize that happiness is not found in external possessions, but in the way you perceive your life. 8. I will not complain, I will take action. It is easy to fall into the habit of complaining when things do not go our way. However, complaining does not change reality, it only wastes energy and reinforces negativity. The Stoics believe that instead of dwelling on problems, we should focus on solutions. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Instead of complaining about circumstances, take action to improve them or change your perspective. Ask yourself, is this something I can control? If yes, take the necessary steps to fix it. If no, accept it and move forward. Complaining solves nothing, but taking responsibility leads to real change. When you stop complaining, you reclaim your power. You develop a mindset of resilience, discipline, and self-reliance. Challenges become opportunities to grow rather than obstacles to endure. By shifting from complaint to action, you transform not only your own life but also the way others perceive you. People respect those who take initiative and seek solutions rather than those who dwell on problems. 9. I will live with integrity. Integrity is the foundation of a meaningful life. Living with integrity means staying true to your values, regardless of the circumstances. It is easy to compromise our principles for convenience, but a person of integrity remains steadfast in their moral code. Seneca once said, "The soul that sees the truth and holds to it is the only one that is truly free." This means that true freedom comes from being honest with yourself and living in alignment with your principles. Ask yourself, do my actions align with my values? If the answer is no, then it's time to make a change. Integrity requires self-reflection and the courage to do what is right, even when it is difficult. When you live with integrity, you gain the trust and respect of those around you. More importantly, you build self-respect. Your words and actions become consistent, and you develop inner peace knowing that you are living truthfully. Choose to be someone who stands by their beliefs. Let your integrity guide your decisions, and you will find that life becomes simpler, clearer, and more fulfilling. 10. Each day is a new opportunity. Every sunrise brings a fresh start. No matter what mistakes you made yesterday, today offers a new chance to grow, learn, and improve. The Stoics believe that we should not dwell on the past but instead focus on what we can do in the present. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Do not dwell on the past. Use what is in your power and act now." If you constantly regret yesterday or worry about tomorrow, you waste the only time you truly have, the present moment. Each day, ask yourself, what can I do today to become better? Even small steps forward lead to meaningful progress over time. Life is a continuous journey, and each new day is a chance to align your actions with your values. By embracing every day as a new opportunity, you free yourself from guilt, fear, and hesitation. You develop the courage to take action, the wisdom to learn from experience, and the discipline to remain consistent on your path. Conclusion. Life is a journey of continuous growth, and the thoughts we feed our mind shape the way we navigate it. These 10 Stoic affirmations are not just words, they are guiding principles that help us cultivate resilience, wisdom, and inner peace. By repeating these affirmations daily, you train yourself to focus on what truly matters: self-mastery, discipline, and perspective. Each day is an opportunity to apply these lessons, to become stronger, and to move forward with purpose. Which of these affirmations resonated with you the most? Let us know in the comments, and begin your journey towards a life of strength and tranquility today. Don't forget to subscribe to Explore Stoicism and turn on notifications for more valuable lessons. Thank you for watching, and remember, you deserve friends who bring real value and joy to your life.